Hello, I'm the CEO and founder of Bioo, and what we do is to generate energy out of nature itself. So we do this with our biological batteries, able to obtain energy from any natural terrain in the world. And right now we are solving a major issue worldwide, and it's basically that farmers around the world, they're buying and buying more sensors every year, a 14% more. And it's an 11 billion market of pH, humidity, temperature sensors that are used to map and measure their whole terrains. This is basically the agriculture 4.0. But basically the problem right now is, how do you power those sensors? Well, we have a solution. But the problem is that right now they've been using chemical batteries for this. They are batteries that are not only pollutant, but also need to be replaced every single year, meaning an army of workers needing to go there, replace the battery, recalibrate the sensors, and all what is involved. They've tried even using solar panels, but the problem here is that the solar panels are way more expensive and also they require maintenance. Our battery, it's a very revolutionary solution because it only needs soil and water to work. And basically we have an example here of how our technology works. What we do is to obtain the organic components of the outside, we absorb them, we break them down with microorganisms, the natural microorganisms by the way. They break them down, they generate hydrogen, which is combined with the oxygen outside. The byproduct is water, by the way, and it generates electrons, free electrons that are then collected and creating a current. Here we have a prototype of a biosensor, the product that it's basically focused on the agricultural industry to measure pH, humidity, temperature, parameters, and send wirelessly the signal so that you have all of these sensors in fields around the world and mapping their terrains. But we don't only have this, we also have the Bioo panels, which are basically a system that is oriented to be placed in green areas, in urban environments, to power points of light and also automatic irrigation systems. The thing here is that we are achieving this technology with an impressive team. Here, for example, we have Naroa, she's our microbiologist, John, the electronic engineer, and here, Fibeles. She is responsible of the industrial engineering here, and in total we are 15 people in the team. And it's a team from all around the world that has achieved a technology that is not only carbon neutral, but is carbon absorbing. And we have a great goal of actually being able to eradicate at least 1% of the total global emissions predicted for 2050. So, now we can speak about numbers, and in general terms, we are already in the market, but we are going to launch the agricultural solution by the end of this year. Right now we are closing deals with the main giant partners from the agricultural industry in the world. From Singapore to Montana in the United States, we are closing the first external pilots with real clients so that we are able to launch the product with our business model. Our business model, by the way, it's the license model that the majority of research and development companies have, but in our case, what we do is basically to provide this technology to sensor manufacturers. They assemble their own sensors with our batteries, and they sell it with their already created network of clients. In general terms, we are predicting a huge increase in financial perspectives from this year to the next ones. We are already having sales of our products, and the thing is that we are not only going to launch the biosensor, there's actually more. We are actually going to launch the Bioo panel, which is going to revolutionize our cities and how we think about them in the next year. This is actually very interesting because the goal of Bioo is precisely that, to revolutionize how we live in our cities, how we live in our countryside, always creating a symbiosis between nature and technology like no other, actually. Bear in mind that the industrial revolutions were a product of the technological revolutions. The first technological revolution has been the one that created our cities and made agriculture possible. The next ones went into the industrial revolutions and even the digital revolution and the communication revolution. They changed and shaped the planet as we know it right now. But the thing is that the next revolution is the biotech revolution, and that's precisely what we do and where we are at. The goal right now is to basically be able to create a global change. And what we are seeking right now, it's a financial round. We already have the support of the European Parliament and 3 other financial rounds that we did in the past. And for these 7 years, we've been focused on generating the 3 patents that we have already. The question right now is, do you want to be part of it? Thank you very much.